Look at this. You've seen it 1,000 times. The bright colors, the face, the curiosity gap. We are currently living in the most professional era of digital content in human history. The cameras are 8K, the editors are world-class, the scripts are tightened to the millisecond. But there's a problem, a fundamental systemic problem that is quietly breaking the platform. YouTube has finally been solved. We've turned creativity into a math equation, and in doing so, we've accidentally created a world where everything is perfect, but nothing is interesting. Today, we need to talk about the death of the human element on YouTube, and why the algorithm's greatest success might be its ultimate downfall. To understand how we got here, we have to remember what YouTube used to be. It wasn't a career, it was a video sharing site. Back then, the flaw was the quality. The mics were bad, the lighting was non-existent, but the strength was the soul. You weren't watching content, you were watching a person. Somewhere around 2016, the shift happened. We stopped sharing videos and started engineering them. We moved from the era of the amateur to the era of the industrialized creator. This is the graph that haunts every creator's nightmares, the retention graph. It tells you exactly when a viewer gets bored. If they click away, you lose money, you lose reach, you lose the game. To understand why YouTube feels so frantic, you have to see what's happening behind the curtain. This is a modern retention edit timeline. Each one of these cuts represents a moment where the editor was afraid you'd look away. We've reached the point where we don't even allow humans to breathe. If a creator takes a breath between sentences, it's cut. If they pause to think, it's cut. We're essentially removing the human rhythm of speech and replacing it with a machine gun cadence. And then there's the captions. Why is every word appearing on screen in neon green? Because the data shows that if your eyes are busy reading, you're 15% less likely to click off. It's not about accessibility, it's about distraction. We aren't watching stories anymore. We're being managed by a visual stress test. We can't talk about this without talking about the Mr. Beast effect. Jimmy Donaldson solved the algorithm. He created a blueprint that is objectively, statistically perfect. The problem isn't Mr. Beast. The problem is the Mr. Beastification of everything. Because his style works, everyone copied it. Now travel vlogs look like Mr. Beast videos. Cooking shows look like Mr. Beast videos. When everyone uses the same winning formula, no one wins. We've reached a point of visual noise where you can watch a 20-minute video and realize at the end you don't even know the creator's name. They were just a host in a template. In traditional filmmaking, silence is a tool. It builds tension. It allows the audience to feel the weight of a moment. But on YouTube, silence is dead air. If you don't scream your value proposition in the first 3 seconds, you've failed. This has created a generation of videos that are all hook and no payoff. We've all felt it, that feeling when you click a video with an insane premise, but 10 minutes in, you realize nothing has actually happened. The creator is just stalling, using high-paced editing to hide the fact that there is no substance. We're optimizing for the click, but we're forgetting to optimize for the memory. You might watch the whole video, but you'll forget it 5 minutes later. That's not a community, that's a factory. But look at this. This is Sam Sulek. No fancy edits, no shocked face, just a guy talking. And he is one of the fastest growing creators on the planet. When Sulek exploded, the optimization gurus didn't know what to do. He breaks every rule. His videos are 40 minutes long. He doesn't use a professional mic. He doesn't have an editor. His success is a glitch in the matrix. It proves that the soul we're talking about is actually a competitive advantage. Because he isn't trying to hack your brain, you actually trust him. You're not watching a content creator, you're watching a person. Here is the fundamental problem. YouTube has confused attention with interest. Just because a video kept me watching for 10 minutes doesn't mean I actually liked it. It just meant I was too stimulated to look away. We are entering the post-optimization era. The algorithm is starting to realize that people are tired of being manipulated. The creators who will survive the next 5 years aren't the ones with the best editors, they're the ones who are the most human. These creators break the rules. They have slow intros, they don't yell, and they have the most loyal fan bases on the internet because they realize that YouTube is a social platform, not a slot machine. The next time you go to upload or the next time you go to click, ask yourself, am I watching a person or am I watching a math equation? The fundamental problem isn't the algorithm, it's us. It's time to bring the soul back to the screen.